Good evening, everyone. My name is Father Tom Orsulak, the pastor of St. Peter the Apostle Church in Reading, and welcome to another edition of Cooks with Collars. Today, we have a special guest, so it's not just Cooks with Collars, but also Cooks with a Habit. Sister Anna Musi is here.
Hi, my name is Sister Anna, and I am going to be Father Orsulak's cooking assistant today.
Today, we're going to cook up spaghetti alla carbonara, a Roman treat, and we're going to use the tutorial from Lydia Bastianich. And we're looking forward to sharing with you Lydia's recipe as we make spaghetti alla carbonara. First of all, very important, guanciale. This is the cheek of the pig, the jowl, the cheek. Very important. And if we don't have guanciale available, what do we have, Sister?
We could use pancetta or just simple bacon.
There you go. Very important. Not only give the taste, but as it renders, it'll create a nice sauce. Onions, generic onion. 2 large egg yolk. Very important for making our sauce. Not the whites. I think you do something else with that. I think you make some kind of dessert with the whites. We're not going to do dessert today. The cheese, pecorino romano, and it has to be this. This is a Roman cheese found in and around Rome. It comes from the Lazio region. Very important. Sister actually insisted we get this. I'm glad she did. And just add a little color. Piselli. The key to Italian cooking is moderation, and it applies in many areas. First of all, you don't cook the pasta too much. Don't cook it too little, you cook it al dente. Today we're going to cook it just short of al dente because when we add the pasta to the frying pan, it's going to continue to cook and we don't want to overcook it. So we're going to go al dente. So again, key to Italian cooking is moderation. Not too much, not too little, and that includes the boiling. Now this is a critical moment. This is like the moment, the high moment of the preparation. We put in the guanciale. Slowly. Heat's medium. Have a little bit of olive oil in it, not a lot, because the guanciale is going to create its own grease, fat. That's a good sound right there.
Yeah.
Always tell good cooking by the sounds that the food's making. A cameo appearance. And here we have Father Juan Eduardo, who is here, the assistant pastor, making a cameo appearance. When I was in the seminary in Rome, the Roman seminary, and you were in on a Sunday, and there were only very few men in on a Sunday afternoon, the sisters were making spaghetti alla carbonara, and it was a treat. It was a treat.
Which sisters were they?
Well, I remember Sister Anna from Venice. I couldn't remember the particular order, but they really had a beautiful
Their ministry was cooking for the students?
Yeah, amongst other things, they also did the laundry in that day, that happened. Wow. I don't think that's the case today. But they were from Venice, so they talked with a sing-songy accent. It was beautiful. But they were great cooks. So Sundays were special. Now we're adding some of our onions. Probably not a lot. Maybe half of this. I don't know, Sister. You said you might want to go a little bit light on the onions, right?
Well, that's me, but that looks good. You want the flavor of the bacon to come out.
My grandma had a nice way of, I don't know, she worked the sides of her pot. It like a nice touch to it.
Yeah. That's how I learned to cook from my grandmother too.
So we're continuing to render our guanciale. Probably got a nice mix of the onion and the guanciale, the meat. It's starting to form a sauce. I think we put 1.5 of those in.
Very good.
She put 1.5 in, so I'm going to go by the book.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for me to start putting it
I
in?
would think
that
so.
way you can finish cooking it in the sauce.
And then, yep.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we need to get a little closer.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice pasta here.
Of course, we don't want to take it off the fire too much. Who has the fire extinguisher?
We don't need it.
So we'll be adding the eggs
Yeah,
in a couple
to
minutes.
Make it all hold together.
Bind
with
it
the
together.
eggs. Yep.
It's nice.
You ready for the egg?
I think we are about ready for the egg. First we want to let's put a little pasta water in the egg dough to cook it a little bit. So it's actually going to start cooking even before we put it in the pan. Is that enough, sister?
I think so.
All right. Turn it around.
Twirl it around up and down.
And then we'll add some pecorino cheese in a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, this looks so good, doesn't it?
Yep. Oh.
Okay, and then we can put more on at the end.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, that's smelling nice. That's smelling very good. Wow, my mouth's watering. Some people know that I'm a buona forchetta. Another thing one does to follow the moderation in cooking in Italian cooking is that you don't put on too much sauce, you don't put in too little sauce. What you have at the bottom of your bowl, if it's red sauce especially, should be able to be sopped up with one little piece of bread. You gotta do 2 pieces, you put in too much sauce. If there's nothing to sop up, you put in too little.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yep, so again, another moderation. I think we're doing well here, sister. What do you
I
think?
think it looks great.
This was a dish that miners, the legend says, prepared. They're away from Rome and are mining coal. And they needed to whip up something pretty quick. They could always get a pig, always find an egg or two, and the pasta was available. So, after they made their pasta, they'd sit down to eat, and what would happen, a little bit of coal dust from their hair would fall into the pasta. There's our coal dust right there. A little pepper. And I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Wow. Look at that. Why don't you don't burn it there, sister? I'm gonna add a little bit more pecorino and that should do it.
Final touches.
Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Look at that.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you spaghetti alla carbonara. Turn this all into stomach.
The nuns who taught you that when you cook for you would be proud now.
Yeah, I didn't learn any theology, but at seminary. Kidding, only kidding. Learned plenty. But the piselli adds a little color, right?
I like the piselli.
The pasta's cooked perfectly.
Delicious.
Perfectly. So the third rule about moderation in Italian cooking is you don't serve too much, you don't serve too little. There's always a next plate. So you push yourself away from the table if you're filled but not bloated. However, tonight, since this is our only plate, I think we're gonna go a little bit beyond moderation here. We're gonna finish it.